What's going on, everybody? Here we are back for day number 2 of the cut. Another opportunity for us to stack a day towards the path of ultimate greatness, which is becoming absolutely shredded. So I'm excited for these next 100 days. We're only on day 2, but it's an opportunity to start the streak of stacking our wins. And today we are returning with the star of the show. You guys know what it is, legs. We're gonna hit legs today. We're gonna hit them as hard as we've ever hit them. And we're gonna go in and have fun doing it. So I'm feeling like we're gonna hit some hack squat. We're gonna hit some leg extension. It's a normal leg day, you know, kind of like the ones that we've seen in the past. We'll see how much volume I'll be able to do based on how my body's feeling. It is something that we're going to have to go in and see what we feel like. But the goal is to go absolutely balls to the walls and put it all out in the gym, and then come back here, eat my venison rice, cook some more of that, and just continue to place bricks in the foundation of becoming absolutely crazy, diced, rocked, shredded, whatever you want to call it. So that's the story. It's a beautiful day in Houston. It's about 2:30, so we're still moving it up. We're still lifting earlier. I went and did cardio already today. I did a full hour. We've been amping up the intensity of that. So I did 3.5 speed, 5.5 incline for an hour. And we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep our cardio up. We've taken our vitamins, nothing new there, all the same stuff. But the thing that's really going to get the engine running is what you're eating, the food that you're consuming. So we are dialing that back. We're making sure we're tracking every single thing we eat. I implemented my oatmeal and protein powder into the mix. We are having venison, obviously. I think that I mixed in a pound of ground sirloin, 90-10 ground sirloin with that. And that was just due to the fact that they didn't have all the venison I needed, which is fine. But the meal that I cooked tonight, well, the day of meals that I'll cook tonight for tomorrow will be comprised of venison rice, jalapenos, onion, and garlic. What happens is I wake up in the morning, I have the oatmeal, I mix it with water, of course, put it in the microwave. After it comes out of the microwave, I then put 2 scoops of whey protein isolate in the oatmeal. I add in blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, give that a mix, put some cinnamon in it as well. Drink a 12-ounce black coffee, and that is my breakfast. That's probably around 540 calories. I then go do my cardio. Well, I take my vitamins with that. I then go do my cardio, come back, have, a fifth to a fourth portion of the meal prep that I prepped the night before. And then I let that digest for about an hour and a half, and then we're gonna go to the gym, we lift, we come back, we have another meal, we take care of business, do whatever else we have to do for the day, and then we have another meal, and it's the same thing. And then probably at night, I also mix in a kiwi pre-workout just to have a little bit more energy after I've digested for an hour and a half, kiwi pre-workout. Eat all the meals, and then at night I'll probably finish with a cup of skim milk just to, tamper down any cravings I might have. But no fat, it's just carbs, and it's just protein, which is fine to consume. And I usually end the day, I will be ending the day around 2,900 calories or around 3,000. That is the goal, or a little bit under that. And if I'm going to the gym, I'm hitting my cardio, I'm burning 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. So the weight should fall off quickly. We should be able to see a difference within the first couple weeks, within the first 14 days. And then after that, it'll just keep on melting off until we're absolutely diced and shredded. Now, another important factor of this is you don't want to get too flat too quick, and you don't want to ever really be flat. And how do you do that? You cycle the carbohydrates in the meal. So the meal prep that I have right now, the carbohydrates, we're at 100 grams of rice. So I do 50 grams of oatmeal in the morning, and then either 100 grams of rice, 200 grams of rice. Those are where we're going to fluctuate, low or medium. And then 1 day a week, I'm going to have a cheat meal not to exceed 2,000 calories. And the cheat meal will be comprised of mostly carbohydrates and protein, be it a burger, be it a nice steak and some mac and cheese. There will be a little bit of fat in there, but you want to keep that low. Take it day by day, carb cycle, and ensure that you're never getting too skinny or too flat. And by doing that, maybe some sushi. That's another one that's on the menu. But by doing that, you'll ensure that you lose fat and retain your muscle. So that is the plan. That's the story. I'm going to drink this pre-workout and we're going to get in the gym and just have fun with it. Feel it out today. I am still coming back from a sickness. I feel good, but don't want to, I always say this, marathon, not a sprint. Don't want to go in there too crazy and just blow myself out to where I can't work out for the next 2 days. So we're going to go hard. We're going to definitely amp it up. But the only thing that could be tampered, or I guess tempered would be the proper way to put it in this case, but would be the volume. So we'll see how much volume we get. But anyways, that's the story. We'll see you in the gym.
Okay, finally, long awaited return to the hack squat, but we're here. So we're gonna do warm up here, 12 reps, just get the knee warm before we go up to 4 or 5. So let's go. Nice little warm up. Knee's got a little pain, a little twinge in there, but we'll keep rocking. All right, here we go. Number 2, and basically, you go, bro. Warm up set as well, just getting the knee warm. But we're gonna cook 4 or 5. It's funny how everything's feeling. A little different, right? Haven't been in the gym in a while, so let's hit it. Let's get it. There we go, 4 or 5. As easy as it's been. Won't front, but we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. All right, here we go, back at it. 5 on each side, 495. We're gonna go and hit it. Goal is 12, but we give it all we got and just really power through it. So here we go. Come on. Oh, fuck. All right, so last set was a bear. That was like a grizzly, big grizzly bear. But for the sake of not regressing, I'm going to go ahead and do the top set. Last time I think I did 4 reps, and that's going to be the goal today. 4, all I can give, and then we'll go back down. So let's get it. Oh, all right, back down. All right, so I mentioned that the only thing that could be augmented today would be the volume. And typically after that top set, I would do another 495 set for 12. That's what I've been doing. But instead today, we're going to go down to 405, back down to 405, and do a set, trying to get 15 as I tie my shoe here. Try to get 15, and then we'll move on to some leg extensions. Because we are just working back into it, first day back. But we got the top set. Let's go down, let's hit this, and then we'll go leg extensions. Let's go. Ah, come on, 2 more. Ah. All right, new exercise. Let me switch the shoes too. All right, here we are back at leg extensions. And quads are adequately pumped just from that short bit of volume we did with the hack squat. But we're going to pump them up even further here. Same as what we've been doing, 170, 230. We'll get a quick warm-up set in, 2, maybe 3 sets at 230, 3 sets back at 170, and then we'll call the quads complete. So let's do it. All right, let's go up. Scoot the chair back a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. First working set. Let's get after it. Whew. All right, 1, maybe 2 more like that. Here we go. Number 2. Let's give it all we got. Come on. All right, let's go down for a few. All right, we went down to 170, 175, I guess it is. We're gonna do probably 2 or 3 sets here. Just feeling a little bit more squeeze, really finishing off the quadricep. And then we'll move on. Here we go. There we go. A couple more. Here we go. All right, we're about gas. We'll do 1 more. All right, here we go. Last one. Quads cooked. All right, next we got adduction, abduction. And we're going to do 4 sets each. We're gonna speed through it for the video, but we're gonna get it in. So here we go. I'm gonna go. Ah, oh. All right, next up, hamstring curls. We're gonna do 110 for warm up, 185 for 2 working sets. We'll see how many we get. And then we'll go back down and do maybe 2 or 3 at a lighter weight to really finish off the hamstring. So let's do it. There we go. That's one. Here we go. First working set, 185. We'll see how many we get because we're pretty gassed. So here we go. Oh, that's enough. All right, one more, just like that. Oh. All right, so I did 1 set and got a hamstring cramp in between the sets. So I'm not gonna push it. Instead of doing 185, we're gonna go down to our 140 set. We'll do 1, see how it feels. If it's enough, it's enough. If not, we'll do 2. Here we go. You know what? I think we're good. Hamstring's done. Let's do something else. All right, so legs are pretty much fried. So I'm not going to do any direct glute work today. I'm going to start with that next time we do legs. But pretty much got everything I can out of my legs from this lift. So we're going to finish here with calf raises on this calf raise machine. Not a lot of room here, so probably just not going to record them. Just want to talk to you about it. But anyways, solid leg day, and we'll see you back in the kitchen.
Okay, here we are back post leg day, and good leg day, all things considered. We cut down the volume. I kind of said that in the preface that the volume might be a little bit lower today. And I think that's because I still feel like I'm operating at like 80, 85%. I don't think I'm fully back to where I need to be, but we'll just keep going day in, day out, keep getting better and better, and eventually I will regain my full strength and we'll be feeling good. Also, I think a little bit of the calorie restriction might be playing into it, but mostly I think it has to do with the illness, the sickness, because I still have like a chest cough, and you know, what can you do? You just got to go in, put in the time, put in the work, and then hope day after day it'll get a little bit better. So that's the story. I am happy that I was able to hit the top set, at least for 4 reps of the hack squat. I didn't do the back off set, but I did go, 405 for 15. It was good. I got a lot of work in, and that's the part that matters and counts. So, you know, when you're sick, when you're coming off of an illness, you just got to go in and attack day after day, and eventually your body will adapt, build up, you know, not necessarily a tolerance because you're a little bit ill, so build up resistance to the illness, and then, you know, eventually a week, 2 weeks goes by, you should be back to full strength. So that's what we're hoping happens today or tomorrow and the next day and the week after. But we're just going to keep stacking wins. This is day 2, another perfect day of the diet. We're just going to keep hammering away, and eventually, you know, if you take a little bit, at least a little step forward day after day after day, you'll be where you want to be at the end of it. So day 2 of 100, it's going to be grand. We're taking it one day at a time. The first cheat meal, I think, is going to be next Thursday. But aside from that, we're going to be spot on perfect with the diet, and the cheat meal is going to be a controlled, curtailed cheat meal. It's not going to be like what I was doing where it's just a full day of eating whatever I want, no calorie restriction, because what happens is if you do it like that, you'll end up bleeding into your deficit, approach maintenance, maybe even go into a surplus if you're not careful, because your body wants to return to homeostasis. And you've been restricting your calories, so it wants those calories back. So you're going to eat until you meet the deficit into a place where you're now maintenance or even a surplus. So what we're going to do is be very specific and curtailed in the cheat meal. That way we ensure we stay in the deficit while replenishing our glycogen stores and filling our body back up to attack the following week of workouts and retain the muscle on our frame. So that's the story. We're going up. Tomorrow is arms. We're going to light up arms tomorrow. I'm very excited for that. But aside from that, appreciate you watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow.